Hi there, I'm Dr. Haley Perlus, sport and exercise psychology expert, here with today's mental toughness moment. I was doing a yoga class yesterday and we were doing some balancing pose on one foot in a squat on your tippy toes. and, and it was an interesting experience because the instructor was able to do it on one side. And then when we went to switch sides, her body just wasn't feeling it. And instead of pushing herself, instead of forcing herself, muscling through it, she made the comment saying, my right side just isn't feeling it today, so I'm going to do it on my flat foot and accept what is today. And she moved on as if it was no big deal. And it reminded me of a conversation I had with a coach who's working with an athlete that I'm working with as well. And he and I were discussing how in training for this particular athlete, when this athlete gets I'm not having a good day, not having a day where things are coming together, in fact, having a day when things aren't. Together, coach and athlete decide, do we have the luxury of letting what is be for now and, either stop training right there or switching focuses or, just letting the frustration vent? Or do we not have the luxury and we have to muscle through it and we have to figure this out because competition is tomorrow, for example? And it's a really good lesson for all of us because it doesn't always go perfect. Things don't always go our way. Sometimes our bodies just aren't showing up the way we want them to do. And we have to decide in that moment, do we have the luxury of time? Is it okay to accept what is today and not harp on our bodies, not get upset, and just either switch routines, switch goals temporarily, or just let the frustrations vent? Or do we have to muscle through? Is there pressure coming? Is there something that is demanding us to figure it out, to focus and dig deep and figure it out? How do you apply this to your life? Whether you're conditioning, whether you're competing, whether it's sport, business, fitness, wellness, doesn't really matter. When your body or mind isn't showing up one day, ask yourself, is this okay? Am I okay to just let this day pass? Let it be one of those days where I give in to the fatigue, if you will, or I give in to the mistakes. I don't need to rush it. I can just let it be and accept what is. Or is there something pressing that's coming up and I need to, put my frustrations on mute and forget about my anger and just focus in on the task at hand and get it done? Because it's not always about getting it done and muscling through. Sometimes you do have the luxury of time. And when you do have the luxury of time, you will be amazed how if you just kind of let that day pass, when you wake up the next morning and get back on track, how great your performance can actually be. Because you gave your body and mind the time to recover. If you have any questions on this one, it's a little bit more vague. It's not like a tangible, it's not a technique that I'm giving you, but it is food for thought. So if you have any questions, obviously you can, more than welcome to leave them in the space provided. If you have a video you want me to create, leave that in the space provided too. And until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.